Hi there! Today I wanted to talk about Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is definitely one of the best places I've traveled to. It's a beautiful island. So in this video, I wanted to talk about my itinerary and also the cost breakdown of our trip. We went for 7 days, well, 7 nights, 8 days. Without further ado, let's get started and talk about our itinerary. So I have got my handy dandy laptop and I'm going to share the screen with you, and we're going to break down the itinerary together, and then we will break down the cost. So on our first day, we landed in San Juan and we picked up a rental car. A lot of people recommend doing a rental car, and I would recommend that as well. That's what we did for our trip, and it was great. But you could also choose not to if you don't want to. But most of the things that we're going to do in this itinerary are going to require a rental car. After picking up the rental car around like 3 to 4 p.m., because that's when we landed, we checked into Casablanca Hotel. This hotel is great. It's a pretty good budget option. It's right in Old Town, and also it's affordable. I would say like $150 a night, or maybe less actually. It's a super cute hotel, and they do offer breakfast. When we were there, they didn't, but they do offer it. I also have this one place here that would be a good place to park, because the parking in Puerto Rico is a little, crazy. So if you park here, you can park in the garage for about $15 a day, and that's a pretty good deal for Puerto Rico. So on the first day, you're gonna arrive at Old San Juan and you're gonna explore the streets, and the streets are just so beautiful. In the evening time, you can go get chocolate at Chocolate Bar Cortez. It's like this famous chocolate bar that everybody goes to. It's super touristy, but we liked it. We actually didn't end up going to do this on the first day, but this would be a good first itinerary. This is like our itinerary we made before we went there, and then when we actually went there, things ended up changing a lot. So I'm going to have like two versions of this. One where I go through this whole itinerary, which you can follow, or you can go with whatever we did, which I'm also going to say as well, because we're the type of people where we're gonna have an itinerary, but we might not follow it completely depending on what like our situation is. So we didn't go to the chocolate place on the first day. We did end up going there in the next few days. We did do this. Everybody recommends getting the classic pina colada at Barachina. We did have a weird experience with this place because we had to wait like an hour and a half to get a table, even though we wanted to just get the pina colada, and they would like not let us sit at the bar. I guess they wanted more money from us, whatever. It's definitely like the most touristy place ever. So we got the pina colada there, and then we also just ended up getting dinner there because the wait was so freaking long. But if you end up wanting to just get the pina colada at the bar there, they let you then get the pina colada there and then have dinner at this gorgeous place called Princesa. That is a wonderful place. We didn't go to dinner there, but we did end up going to dinner there in the next few days, which you'll see later. And then post-dinner stroll through Distrito T-Mobile. That's a gorgeous place as well. Again, we didn't end up doing this, but we did end up doing this on the later day. So day 2, you have your car, so you can drive to Luquillo Beach. After having breakfast at the hotel, Luquillo Beach is absolutely gorgeous. It is one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever been to. It's where the locals hang out. Gorgeous mountains, beautiful blue water, and there's like drinks served on the beach, and there's these kiosks there too where you can go and have lunch. There's so many of them, and yeah, go to any of them. They're all good. The food is good. A nice thing about Luquillo Beach that I liked was there was a lot of palm trees and there was a lot of shade, so I could just like chill under the shade because it was really hot, and I didn't want to get like a heat stroke. So they do offer beach chair rentals if you want to do that. I think they're about $15. And after the beach, if you're not tired, if you're like, I am the type of person to do a lot in a day, then after the beach you can go to the Yunque, I'm so sorry for pronouncing that wrong, rainforest. We ended up not doing that because we're not like big rainforest people or hiking type of people, but yeah, if you want to go and do that, that is an amazing experience. My parents did that, they loved it. I heard so many other people do that and they love the rainforest. It's definitely one of the best things to do there, but we just chose not to. We just chose to spend the whole day in Luquillo because it was beautiful. And then when you're back to San Juan, you can go to this dinner recommendation place that I have in here, Santaya. We ended up not going because we had a late lunch at the kiosk and we just had so much food. We actually had leftovers, so we just had that for dinner. Okay, day 3. This is kind of a weird day because for us, our boat tour did get canceled because it was too windy. But if like the weather is good, I definitely recommend doing this. Do a boat tour to Culebra. It's beautiful. They have beautiful beaches there. You can use East Island Excursions. That's the boat company we were gonna go with, but we ended up not going with them. But they looked like the best. That would be like your whole day basically, because it's like an 8-9 hour boat tour. We ended up not doing that because it got canceled because of the weather. But yeah, Culebra is like one of the prettiest places there. You definitely have to go visit it, and especially do a boat tour there. You get to go to Flamenco Beach and stuff on that boat tour, so that would be great. So if you're like us and you like can't go on a boat or the weather's bad, then this is what we did instead. We went to Esperanza Beach, which is about like a 10-minute drive from Old Town. Then we got lunch at, this is supposed to say at Social, which is just amazing. It's like this gorgeous place, beachfront. The food was good. I got the salad there. Super yummy. And if you don't want to go to Esperanza Beach, you could also do a day pass at Condado Beach Club. That beach club is gorgeous, and then just have lunch right across at Social. And then for sunset, we did a salsa sunset dance class. That was really, really fun. And a really fun part was just like doing it with everybody. Everyone was just having such a good time, and the sun was setting. It was right on the beach. A really cool experience. And then we had dinner at El Viejo Almazan. It's like an Argentinian place, and it was really good. Really, really good. I have some funny stories there, which I'll save for like another day. But yeah, it was amazing day, even though we didn't get to go on the boat. Okay, day 4. You're still in Old San Juan, you get your morning coffee, and then you go visit like all the castles and forts that they have. Super fun. They also have some shops and art galleries that you can go to, but we didn't do that because these 2 things are like enough. And then for lunch, you can go to La Casita de Rons if you didn't end up going to Choco Bar like us on the first day, then you could go have lunch there, which is what we did. And I got like the French toast. It was so good. In the afternoon, if you're like, oh my god, I still want to do more, then you can do the rum tour. We ended up not doing that because it was hot and we had done enough. But I heard the rum tour is supposed to be amazing there, of course. For dinner, I have a few options that you can go to. We ended up going to Princesa, like I was talking about on day 1. Princesa was so good. Amazing live music. Vibes were so good. And afterwards, we did that walk for sunset. It was beautiful. For after dinner, after walk, go back to your hotel room and change. Okay, and then you're gonna go to La Factoria. That's where we went. And it was amazing. It was so fun. Like there was a lot of dancing. They had good drinks. They had 6 different rooms that you could go to, and it was like a really cool vibe. I loved it. Next day, now we're going somewhere else, right? We're done with Old Town. We're gonna go to an island. We're going to Vieques. Now, you could go to Culebra if you want, but we chose Vieques. You have to drive to Ciba for the ferry, which is about an hour-long drive, so definitely get there on time. I think we took like the 12 o'clock ferry, so we left at like 10 a.m. I think we left even earlier than that. I don't know. We left at like 10, I think. And then we parked in Ciba, like at the ferry port, and we took the ferry to Vieques, which is about an hour-long ferry. And we checked into our hotel. It's called the Vieques Guest House, and I cannot recommend this place enough. It is absolutely amazing. The lady working there was so nice to us, and she was so helpful. And yeah, it's just a gorgeous place. Has a really gorgeous view and super friendly and very affordable. So I would recommend doing that. We also rented a golf cart, picked up our golf cart, and we went to the Vieques guest house. And after that, there is a beach right across from the guest house. It's like almost like a secret beach because only like people who stay at the guest house know about the beach. And it's just a gorgeous beach. We went there for sunset. Literally walk across and you see it. There's wild horses all along the island as well, which is amazing. But we went to this beach. They have like a swing there. We caught it for sunset. Such a good vibe. After that, we went to Duffy's, which is literally walking distance from Vieques guest house. But we like took our little golf cart there. And then after dinner, we did the bioluminescent tour. And you have to do this. You have to do this when you're in Vieques. It's like the thing to do. And it was so fun. I wish I had like videos of it, but it's like impossible to get a video. And I recommend going on the new moon. That's when it's supposed to be the best and like it's gonna look the most blue and pretty. Day 6, we woke up at the hotel. Birds are chirping, horses are neighing. Amazing experience. Had breakfast at the hotel, and then we went beach hopping with our little golf cart, of course. We did 3 beaches: Playa Caracas, Red Beach, Playa La Chiva, Blue Beach, and Playa... Oh, we actually didn't go to Playa Negra, but I heard it's supposed to be really good, so if you want to go to that third one, go ahead. We ended up staying in the second one, La Chiva, a lot because it was the most beautiful beach I have ever seen. It was a gorgeous beach. Literally not a lot of people were there and not like super wavy, so you can swim in peace. Blue Beach, I think they call it, because it has really blue water. Really pretty, amazing. And then for lunch, we did pack some snacks from the grocery store. There's like a little grocery store on the island. It's super cute. You take your little golf cart there, you pack up some little snacks. And yeah, so we just had some snacks at the beach. It was such a vibe. Like, you know how much of a vibe it is when you're at the beach and you have like your little snacks. Oh, and another thing is that we did have like beach chairs because the guest house gave us beach chairs. So it was really nice of them. And we also went to another beach, Sun Bay Beach, and they have like a little smoothie shack there. So we got a smoothie there. It was really good. And then we had dinner at El Quinepo. The dinner was really good. It's definitely like an expensive restaurant, and it took like 50 minutes to get our food. So if you're like, I'm not gonna do all that, I would recommend going to Duffy's and on day 6 as well. Day 7, this is our 3rd day in Vieques. So we had to return our golf cart at noon, so we kind of like just chilled at the hotel, had breakfast there. Like, we just had a beautiful balcony view, so we would chill on that hotel a lot. We loved that guest house. So we had our little breakfast there, and we returned our golf cart, and then we went to lunch, but also to kill time at the Mar Azul. But this was a really cute place. The views were beautiful, like super blue beach right there. Like, I would recommend going there even if you're not waiting for the ferry like us, but if you are waiting for the ferry, then that would be a good place to like kill some time. And then around 3:30 p.m. we took the ferry from Vieques to Ciba, and then we drove back to San Juan. It took like an hour, so we were at our hotel at like 6 p.m. and we checked into Ayana in PR, which is, funny enough, right next to the place where we took the salsa class. So it was fun. And then we like did like a little night walk on the beach after having dinner at Acapulco Taqueria Mexicana. They had really good tacos there, and we walked on the beach, and that was our day. On day 8, our flight was at 5 a.m. so we did like nothing. We just took the flight back home. Okay, let's get to the part 2 of this video, which is the cost breakdown. I've kind of like broken everything down in this handy dandy sheets. First is accommodations. So like I mentioned, we stayed at 2 different places, the Old Town and then Vieques. So for day 1 to day 4, so we stayed 4 nights in the Old Town part. It cost $156. For Vieques, it cost $132 for 2 nights, and then we stayed in the Ayana PR by the beach, which cost $156. total for 7 nights of accommodation was 1,044. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, I went with my husband, so all this is the cost for 2 people. So next is food. So this is where we spent a lot of money, but you can definitely take like this could definitely be decreased because we just spent a lot. We went to like really nice restaurants and we were just spending a lot of money, but you can choose to definitely decrease this. Like, I don't know. Like, we're just such big foodies, I think. So, we spent $100 on the first day. You can kind of just see the numbers here, but everything totaled out for 7 nights, 7 full days to $1,200, $1,198 to be exact. For excursions, like the salsa class and the Bible tour and I think, or I don't know, there was something else, but we did 3 excursions and that was $217. If you're gonna do the boat tour, you have to add another like $350 to this because that's how much the boat tour would have cost us if we had went. For our flights, we used points, so I didn't count that, but usually they're $300 for 2 people from Jacksonville, Florida. So if you're in Florida, expect that. And then for car rental and parking fees, so like I said, the parking does get a little, crazy there. So $60 for parking fees for all 7 days. $23. I guess that's probably another parking fee too. So really $80 for parking fees. 188 for a 7-day car rental. And we used points with that as well. So I don't know how many points we used, but expect it to be more than 188 for a 7-day car rental. $160 for the golf cart rental for 2 days, and then $20 for gas. So the total comes out to $452.22 for car rental and parking fees. And then we come to the final total for the trip is $2,911.35 for a 7-night trip. And that's definitely not like someone who budgeted too much. I would say we were like in that middle area, but you could definitely make that less or more, of course. So yeah, that was my cost breakdown for Puerto Rico and also my itinerary. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you have any questions about anything from our trip. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.